Ho, ho, ho. Welcome to the Uncle Bobby Christmas special. Hope you're excited, guys. Merry Christmas. Maybe you're sitting by a tree. Maybe you're unwrapping some presents. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is pretty. Yeah, I love the old school commanders. Um, let's see. As far as opening, yeah, we're going to keep on this. We have Wheel of Fortune. I would like to have a ramp card, but like Cultivate or Kodoma's Reach or something like that. But we've got a nice little Wheel of Fortune we can get down if we want to kind of shake our hand up. But yes, welcome to the Uncle Bobby Christmas special. Hope you're excited, guys. This is Uncle Bobby's going to drink a bunch of eggnog and start throwing presents around the room. It's his favorite Christmas tradition. Let's go and get Wooded Foothills down, and we'll go and pass the turn. So we're playing against Vhati il-Dal. Until end of turn, target creature has a base power 1 or base toughness 1. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Ooh, nice, man. He's got a real life Uncle Bobby deck. Good for him. Yeah, I'm loving it. But yeah, so I'll break down what Uncle Bobby does in just a second. I was going to crack this Wooded Foothills. Let's grab our Stomping Ground. That way we can shock it in later. Not going to pay 2 life. Okay. Draw a snow-covered forest. Let's go ahead and go the Catacombs, and we'll go and pass the turn. I'll cover what Uncle Bobby does. How many you got in there? 48, man. But yeah, so as far as Uncle Bobby, so he has Trample whenever he enters, basically whenever he deals combat damage to a player, reveal the top 3 cards of your library, put all land cards revealed this way, and put them into your hand, put the rest in your graveyard. Then, discard a land card, Uncle Bobby deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Yeah, he's drinking that eggnog, and he's going to play Santa and pass all the gifts out, so might be coming in a little hot, depending on how much eggnog he drank today. Let's go to crack this Catacombs. Let's grab a Taiga off that one. Go and go, let's see. Terramorphic Expanse. We can go Wheel of Fortune, kind of shake the hand up. I don't think we're really under too much of a clock right now, so we could go for a Command Tower in the Satchel. Kind of start getting ahead right there. Or at least getting some tokens. And then we can start chump blocking if you start swinging in. Yeah, I like that play. But yeah, as far as the Uncle Bobby deck goes, we're running 48 lands in here, so we can wish everybody a Merry Christmas. As far as if we can't get Uncle Bobby down, one of the things that we do have in here as far as beater creatures is going to be Omnath, Locus of Rage. We also have excuse me, we have Avengers Zendikar, just to kind of turn our lands into a bunch of plant tokens. Start making a bunch of land drops. Draw another mountain. Okay, so let's go ahead and get down Terramorphic Expanse. We can go for the Druid Satchel and then activate the Terramorphic Expanse too. So we'll do that whenever he swings in, kind of crack those. But yeah, so we're running, excuse me, we're running 48 lands in here. We're running a ton of Ramp, Cultivate, Rampant Growth, a bunch of stuff like that, just to get ahead on land drops. Unfortunately, man, this is so funny. I'm running 48 lands in this deck, and as I've gone to record this this video series, it's like I just get mana flooded, or like I get an opener with like 3 lands, and I have no ramp. It's just like it's weird the amount of like mana screwed hands that I get when we're running 48 lands in here and all the ramp in there. But that's Commander sometimes. That's the variant side of it. Okay, so let's go and crack this Terramorphic Expanse. Let's grab a okay. Well, actually, we've got to split down the middle. Let's go and grab a snow-covered forest. Let's go and activate the Druid Satchel. Okay, that's Cavern of Souls. Man, this happened one time, and I thought Druid Satchel was bugged. And so I was like, what? I didn't understand what was going on. Didn't know why this popped up. So Uncle Bobby is a Cyclops. We're going to name Cyclops. Man, one of my favorite things in Magic is naming off a really obscure tribe in Magic off a Cavern of Souls. It's always a lot of fun. Just means you're here to get some business done. Okay, so that's going to be 3 commander damage. Definitely want to keep up with that. And I got my nice little Golgari die over here, so that'll be pretty good to keep up with it. Okay. Burnished Heart. Yeah, that's something. We can kind of ramp with that. It's actually not too bad. So let's go ahead and go Mountain. Let's go Burnished Heart. We can get down Burnished Heart, declare a blocker, and then activate in response and get those 2 basics onto the battlefield. And as far as our land, we have 6. That'll be 8. That'll be just enough to get down Uncle Bobby. Now, I don't know what he Vampiric Tutored for. It might be some piece of removal. Oh, yes. So the Staff of Nin with the, yeah, that's pretty sweet right there. Yeah, I think might be my first time playing against this commander, so that's pretty cool. I wonder what sets he's from, because it looks like an old school commander, and unfortunately I don't know the old school commanders as good as I should, so I'm trying to look it up on my phone. Mana Vault. Okay, yeah, I knew. I've seen that card. Tempest. Okay, yeah, that's some nice Golgari action right there. It's so cool to me when you see these older commanders like that. Let's go and activate the Burnished Heart real quick. So we're looking at. Dun, dun, dun. And so we've got. Let's go ahead and go. We'll just go split down the middle again. So we're looking at Forest and then Mountain. Okay. Tilling Tree Folk. All right. So if we go for Uncle Bobby, he can make us. Excuse me. He can switch the power and toughness, change the toughness to 1, and then ping it with Staff of Nin, and we're going to lose out. Well, and he's got enough mana to recast him after that. Let's try and see if we can't do a little setting up. Let's go for a Tilling Tree Folk. I want to get into a position to where we can kind of get something done around our opponent's commander. You know, we could get it down, chunk of land, and blow it up. Then it gets it down the following turn. Let's go and bring back the Wooded Foothills and the Verdant Catacombs. Let's go back to the hand. And then let's go and get down the Wooded Foothills. And then we have the Druid activation. Yeah, so we can activate Druid. So we'll go and pass the turn. Yeah, I kind of want to get some type of action in our hand. We do have, I think it's Overblaze. Overblaze, that may be the name, but basically what it does is we target Uncle Bobby, and then when he goes to throw lands, it doubles the amount of damage that he does. So basically it turns his activated ability into like, each lane turns into 6. So if we can get into spots where we can somehow get down Uncle Bobby and blast it off, really not that, we're not in that much danger of like losing out right now. We are at 32, so. And plus we do have Wheel of Fortune. Unfortunately we'll lose all those lands, but as a fodder for Uncle Bobby, but we can get behind that. We shall see. And I'm pretty sure we're at 3 commander damage off our opponent. But yeah, we'll probably go for we might go for a Wheel of Fortune next time, just kind of shake our hand up. Okay. And we also have the Druid Satchel activation if he swings in. He can also Staff of Nin if we get the little sapling token. But yeah, I don't know if I recorded it, if I'm posting it, but I flipped Cavern of Souls off Druid Satchel, or Druidic Satchel, and man, that little like name it creature type popped up. I'm like, what the heck? That's a crazy bug for Magic Online. Didn't realize that because I don't have the chat up. I didn't realize Cavern of Souls came down. So, oh, but as far as naming stuff with the Cavern of Souls, I'll jump into that in just a second. Let's go and activate the Satchel. Okay, get a sapling to Orcish Lumberjack. Do we want to draw that? I don't think so. Let's go and crack the Wooded Foothills. Let's go and grab a forest. Life from the Loam. That's pretty good. If we go to discard, we'll still have it out of the graveyard. Then we can start bringing lands back. Yeah, I actually do like that. So let's go ahead and go. Let's go forest. Let's go and go Wheel of Fortune. Oops, tapped that extra green right there. Okay, so we're kind of looking for like Overblaze or maybe a value creature like Omnath, Locus of Rage, or Avenger of Zendikar to get around this our opponent's commander. With that Staff of Nin and the activated ability, yeah, it's going to get pretty nasty. Gratuitous Violence, okay. Yeah, that's something, that's definitely something. Constant Mist, okay, and Eternal Witness. Okay, so we've got that. Let's go and get down the Gratuitous Violence. If a creature you control, okay, yeah, and that just counts for us, so we can get that down and be safe with it. Now that kind of changes it up because we do have a nice amount of lands in our hand. Let's go one more. And then is there anything else we're going to do? We have the Druid Satchel activation, and then we can also cycle the Forgotten Cape. Okay, so now we're in a good spot. So now we just basically needed to start fueling our hands up with that Life from the Loam in the graveyard. And then we'll see what we need to do. So our opponent's at 38. With the Gratuitous Violence out there, it's our if a creature you control would deal damage to a creature or player, it deals double that damage instead. So we can get down Uncle Bobby and start chunking lands, and even if he activates, we can still keep activating Uncle Bobby to deal all those lands out. So the magic number right now. So if we have 6 apiece, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on, let's count this mana just a sec. Let's get this stuff going right there. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have enough to get down Uncle Bobby. Then we're looking at 6, 12, 18. Opponent's at 38, so it's going to put him down to 20. Um, let's see. So the magic numbers, we need to get to about 7 lands. 7 times 6, we're looking at about 42. So that'll take it out right there. So we've got the dredge on the Life from the Loam. Bring those lands back to our hand. That's going to be 3 more, and then we may have to go for another land the following turn. And then that should be enough to get down Uncle Bobby and get around the activation. And just keep chunking them. Okay, we got the sad robot coming in. Yeah, so if we draw a land, actually, well, we're going to have to dredge Life from the Loam to get those lands back to our hand anyway. Okay, so Kodoma's Reach right there. But yeah, so 7, with Uncle Bobby dealing 6 times 7, yeah, just double check it. So it's going to be 42, yeah, so we need to get 7 lands in our hand. So we're not going to cycle. And I don't think we want a constant mist either to stop this coming in. But we're going to go for, if he does declare an attacker, we'll go and go for activate the satchel. Just in case we get one of those little sapling tokens. Okay, Hall of the Bandit. Ooh, Hall of the Bandit Lord. That's actually pretty good. Okay, that definitely changes it. Because that's going to give him haste, and he's tapped out. No, but he does have the Magerite Stone activation, untap target creature. Oh, he's going to untap it right now. Okay. Yeah, so even if we give it haste and we swing in, he's going to activate in response to that. And he still has the active Staff of Nin. Okay. But yeah, so if we fuel our hand with Life on the Loam and then just draw one more card after that, then we'll be in a good spot. So we're going to go Dredge right now. And we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 mountains. If we can grab another mountain off the, well, we'll see. Okay, let's go Life from the Loam. Let's go Balakut. Let's go Mountain. And let's go Wooded Foothills. We're going to pay green. Return those back to our hand. And we don't want to make a land drop for the turn, because we'll have enough to get on Uncle Bobby. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's going to be 6 lands in the hand. Yeah, I like that. We could go for the Tribe Scout. Oh, we can actually Eternal Witness for a land to get it back to our hand. Yeah, there we go. So let's go Tribe Scout. Let's go Eternal Witness. On one, yeah, there we go. So we get down Eternal Witness, get the land in our hand, chunk the Constant Mist. Let's get the Snow-Covered Forest in there. And then we'll have to chunk the Constant Mist, and then we'll be good to go next turn. Yes, we're going to use that ability. Okay, so that goes to the hand. Not going to make a land drop. We're going to chunk the Constant Mist into the graveyard. Okay. So we've got the Mana Vault activation, the Staff of Nin. He's going to draw an extra card. We should be in a good spot because you can just activate Uncle Bobby in response to anything he's got going on over there. And we do have 7 in the hand at 6 apiece with the Gratuitous Violence. So I think Uncle Bobby's going to be ready to hand out some Christmas presents here in a little bit. Hopefully he's been drinking enough of that eggnog. But yeah, so this is the deck in a nutshell, man. Just getting a bunch of lands up and running, and it's pretty fun. Definitely enjoy it. I'm definitely, it is a Christmas special right here, but I think we may have to make a normal overlay and get Uncle Bobby into the normal Christmas, get him into the normal Commander rotation. I think that'd be pretty fun. But also on a side note, guys, if you'd like to have your very own Christmas with Uncle Bobby, head over to MTGOTraders.com. That's where he gets all of his lands. That's where he hand selects all of his Christmas presents. And that's where he gets his eggnog. He gets a little feisty. Okay, so next turn we do have Hall of the Bandit Lord, so we can actually go for Gonti, get him to swing in with haste, see if he's going to declare anything. That's up to him, but we should have the game just simply by getting down Uncle Bobby. All right, so we got some Harmonize action. But yeah, so especially this being a Christmas special, I opted for the Snow-Covered Forest. I thought they looked good. And it's really nice to get a nice view of this picture because you can see those little etchings on that rock right there. And I was going to go Snow-Covered Mountain to keep with the theme. So if you're wondering why I don't have Snow-Covered Mountains, they're about $1.50 a piece on Magic Online. So yeah, I needed a big chunk of them. So unfortunately, hold on, let's see. Season Pass. Okay. Harmonize. Kodoma's Reach. Okay. But yeah, so basically I was going to put snow-covered mountains in here, but they're a little pricey. But I dug around, found a nice mountain from Odyssey. Actually, let's get this over here so you can see it. Nice mountain from Odyssey. To me, this looks better than the snow-covered mountains out there with the red contrast on the white snow. Those little trees right there. To me, this is a beautiful Christmas scene. So, but yeah, if you're a fan of little detail, definitely went with the snow-covered basics for this. It's Uncle Bobby's favorite place, man. Winter Wonderland. Just run away from the presents that he's going to give you. Okay, Screams from Within. Gets -1. Returns to the battlefield. So you can bring that back. Okay. I guess that should have popped back, right? Screams from Within. Enchant target creature. Whenever enchanted creature dies, return Screams from Within from your graveyard to the battlefield. Huh. I think that should have popped back. Who knows? But yeah, so we can go Uncle Bobby next turn. Our opponent's tapped out, and then hopefully we'll be in the Christmas spirit for some nice little Christmas presents. But yeah, it's fun to play a deck like this in Magic because it's very combo-ish in a way, but the way it kind of combos off, it's just a lot of fun. Okay, we'll just go and let that swing in. Drops us down to 26. There's no mana. And then we'll go for an Uncle Bobby and then wish our opponent Merry Christmas. Chunking the Swamp, Forest. But yeah, but it's kind of like a combo deck, but at the same time, it's pretty fun. Oh, speaking of combos, so we do have an enchantment called Abundance, and then we also have a few other enchantments that you can draw a card when it deals damage. You can kind of go infinite with Uncle Bobby, not infinite in a way, but you can keep drawing your deck out. So let's go Uncle Bobby. You're looking at double red, double green. We're going to use that Cyclops mana right there. Looking at 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so we got Uncle Bobby coming in. Let's go and wish our opponent Merry Christmas. Choose our opponent. Let's go and throw the snow-covered mountain. Merry Christmas, buddy. Merry Christmas. And then he can activate in response, and then we can put the rest on the stack right there. Because that's 3, and then the rest of this is going to be 42 right here. And then we'll go ahead and discard another card, send it up top. Let's go Merry Christmas with the Forgotten Cave. And then let's go Merry Christmas with the Keswick Wolf Run. And Merry Christmas with the Valakut right there. Merry Christmas once again with the, let's go Temple of Abandon. Merry Christmas with the Wooded Foothills. Ho ho ho, man. I just love imagining him running around, having a lot of fun. And then here we go. One more Merry Christmas from the Misty Rainforest tribe. So it gets Power Toughness 1, and then our opponent's at 1. So we've got this last little Uncle Bobby trigger on the stack, and it should close it out right there. All right. Merry Christmas to our opponent. Merry Christmas, buddy. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.